Hello Floss Tube, welcome back to my channel. I am Kim Chamberlain, the Canal Town Stitcher, and today we're going to do another stitch with me. Today we are working on Star Characters by Geo Creations, and these are like Lego Star Wars characters, and I am stitching this for my son. So we have Chewbacca, and we have Han Solo, and next to Han Solo is going to be Boba Fett. So we are going to get started on him today, and we will see how long we can stitch for. This is a big mess of flosses. Just went out and got the rest of the colors yesterday. Today I am stitching in hand. I am stitching this on 28 count Legacy cashel linen by Picture This Plus. This was a scrap piece that I got from Hobby House Needleworks when they sold scrap pieces. I have not seen scrap pieces there in a long time, so I don't know if they just hid them or if they just don't sell them anymore. Oh my gosh, my scissors and I are not getting along today. Today is Monday. May. Oh my gosh, today's the 15th. 3, 4, 5. Hope you all can see this okay. Try to keep it within your view. I know a lot of people that stitch in hand that stitch from left to right. I am not one of those stitchers. One too many. So we are counting down the days until the end of the school year here. My kids are looking forward to going to New York for a little while, seeing friends and family up there. Hope everybody had a really nice Mother's Day yesterday. My day was pretty good. My husband was very much spoiling me. Made me a lovely breakfast. Then I got to go to Michael's and buy some embroidery floss. Then I came home and I did some fully finishing. I have to say, I don't really love finishing round things after yesterday. I was watching some tutorials though. I'll link them in my video. If you're looking for a tutorial on how to finish something that is round. I honestly did not like any of the methods. Kind of like one of those people that just wants to get the finishing done as quickly as possible. So any kind of like lacing or slip stitch or anything like that was like really annoying to me. So some of my favorite shows are coming back for the summer. So I'm looking forward to doing some watching of those. Catching up on Bridgerton. I don't know when that new season is coming out, but I would imagine sometime soon. Outlander. I was really struggling to get into Outlander when it first came on. I watched the first season and then I had to leave it and come back to it. I have to say that I found it a lot more interesting after they left this, the Scotland, like the castle and stuff. Oh, it's another beautiful day here. I hope that you have found something to stitch on. If anybody has any questions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments. I have the music to Downton Abbey stuck in my head. You know, that was a show I never watched when it was on TV and everybody was like talking about it. And then last year I binged watched it and I couldn't stop watching it. There's a dog out there that does not sound very happy. We have kids to run to Scouts tonight. Monday nights are always kind of a busy night. So this was a mania start back in 2021. I was going to try to give this to my son for his birthday. His birthday is May 24th. obviously that didn't work out. So I was showing this to him last night and reminding him of the characters that he chose, and he has decided that he wanted to switch out. He was going to have me stitch R2-D2, and now I am going to be stitching Darth Vader. I guess there's some new, like, Star Wars, like, it's like a prequel that talks about him and how he becomes a bad guy. So Ryan was like, he's not as bad as everybody thinks. Something about his suit being a torture device. I don't really know. Like, I don't follow Star Wars, but he was saying that, like it's meant to be, like, painful for Darth Vader to be wearing it. Honestly, the only thing I can think of when I think of Star Wars now is Spaceballs, Rick Moranis. Bill Pullman, Daphne Zuniga. John Candy's in that movie too. That's dating me. Probably some of you don't even know who some of those people are. Some of you will, though. My favorite John Candy movie by far is The Great Outdoors. So if you've ever seen that movie, it is a great movie with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. You should check it out if you haven't seen it. My kids are getting so mad at me because every time I choose a movie for movie night, it's an old movie. My daughter and I actually watched A League of Their Own last weekend on Netflix. She was like, I know this person. Who's this person from? She was pointing to Gina Davis. And I was like, well, I know her from all sorts of stuff, like Beetlejuice. I said, but you probably recognize her from Grey's Anatomy. She had a guest spot on Grey's Anatomy. Grace was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, all the things that I remember her for, you are not going to remember her for. My daughter's like, oh, okay. Mm-mm. No judgment here on my wad of floss. We all have our own way. I always organize it every now and then. Like, I'll go through and I'll get tired of the wad and I'll put everything back on its spool and where it belongs. I've had 20 minutes with no interruptions. That is so weird. I'm expecting my husband to come in any minute and being like, what are you doing up here? just going to have BLTs for dinner. I don't mind eating when we get back from taking the kids to Scouts. Ryan does not have to work today, which is nice. It's always nice to come home for a little while before you have to go back out. The worst character to stitch on this whole thing was Chewbacca. It was terrible. He was so confetti heavy. I really, really struggled to stitch him. Han Solo was like a breeze, but it took me forever to stitch him too. It's so funny how songs pop in and out of your head. Like a minute ago, I'm hearing the Downton Abbey credits in my head, and then all of a sudden Under Pressure comes into my head. I think it's because I was thinking about movies from the 80s. Not that that song is in a particular movie, but just because I was thinking about like the 80s. There's a lot of talking going on downstairs. $6.77. It's gotta be almost time for them to go, I think. Where is 677? Right here. Again, we're not coming for me. The goal is to get this done by my son's birthday. I don't know about fully finished, but definitely finished. I smell food. Must be we're cooking something. So nice to have my husband here. I think I'm just going to stitch until the end of this color. And then I'm going to let you guys go so I can see where we are with getting the kids off to Scouts. They did not use a very nice symbol for this. This color, the symbol's like an equal sign, and it's really hard to tell when you're on the next row. All right, my friends, it's been about 30 minutes. Really appreciate you stopping in and stitching with me for a little bit. I hope you have a great stitching night, or morning, or day, or afternoon, or wherever or whenever you are while you are watching this video, and I will see you all next time. Here's our progress on Boba Fett. So we did pretty good today in half an hour. Whole arm and then a little bit over on his front. And I can show you actually right before we go what I am stitching, which is this one right here. Boba Fett. Okay. You can find this chart on Etsy. It's by Me-Geo Creations. And I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Talk to you soon. Bye.